I'm on a 6,000-mile road trip exploring the Pacific coast with the goal of knocking out as many new species as possible from my kayak.
And I'm catching fish like this.
Yeah, I got color. Yeah!
So come along as I fish both freshwater and salt and meet new kayak anglers along the way.
What?
This is Field Trips with Robert Field.
Look at that! That was insane! Alright guys, so we're here in Morrow Bay, California. I'm with John Kenny from the Ocean Kayaks, Johnson Outdoors, Old Town Pro Staff. We're gonna be going out today for rockfish, hopefully lingcod. There's always a chance at white sea bass, halibut. The only thing everyone keeps telling me about this place is how there are great white sharks everywhere. We're definitely gonna be kind of staying vigilant, staying aware of our surroundings, and I have a feeling my head's gonna be on a swivel. But conditions are looking prime. There's no surf, flat out there, so should be a comfortable day on the water. Assuming we don't have any visits from the biggest man in the gray suit. So today I'm getting a chance to test out the Predator PDL pedal drive kayak from Old Town. See how this thing performs out here in Morrow Bay. So basically our strategy for right now to find these rockfish and maybe lingcod is to bottom bounce on these rocks. So we're in about 80 feet of water, 60 to 80 feet of water, and I'll be using this jig that John actually makes himself. These are homemade. They look killer, and then we're gonna be tipping these with some squid. Start dropping them down, see if we can't pull up a few fish. Fish on first drop with the jig. Well, hey, first drop of the day. Got my first fish. It's another gopher rockfish. We were catching this the other day in La Jolla when we were going for sheephead. He told me we'd probably catch a bunch today, but first drop, one fish. I'll take that kind of start any day. Pretty fish. Second drop, second fish. Doesn't feel very big. I got a feeling it might be the same thing. I'll take that. Literally the second hit at the bottom on my second drop, I got another fish. And look at this. Little baby octopus tentacles. Feels a little petrified, or I could use that for bait if it was a little bigger. Fish on. Doesn't feel any bigger though. I got a feeling it's another gopher. Well, 3 drops, 3 fish. I mean, you can't really ask for much more than that, but different species would be all right. But these gophers are obviously really thick right here, so we're gonna move on to a different spot, try to get away from these guys, see if we can't find some lingcod. My head's been kind of on a swivel this morning. I keep turning around, looking behind me, expecting to see some huge fin. John said, don't worry, they won't follow you. They'll just hit you out of nowhere. Very reassuring. All right, we just came out here a little deeper, and sure enough, first drop out here, 4th drop of the day. I got something on. It hit it pretty good, but now it's not fighting too hard, so I don't know. Got a long way to bring it up though. Another gopher. Can't get away from him. You kind of see his eyes bugging out. It's because we're pulling him up about 130 feet. It's rough on a fish, but he should be able to get back down just fine. It was a quick fight. They're pretty fish, but not what I'm looking for. There's this kind of eerie fog forming all around us. I've dropped 4 times and caught 4 gophers. Yeah. Got something on. I think it's another gopher. Long way up. Looks a little different. Is this? It's a what? It's not blue. There's a new species right there. We think this is a blue rockfish. Different kind of rockfish. It's kind of a generic term out here for fish that live in the rocks. Makes sense. Something different though. Just glad it wasn't another gopher. That's 5 drops and 5 fish. 5 for 5. We'll go all day. So this guy's not going down because we're fishing so deep. Their swim bladder basically expands because the change in pressure. I'm basically gonna have to grab him, pop that, and release that pressure, and he'll be able to go back down. Look at that. I thought I felt a little weight, and sure enough, technically, there's my first halibut. Just a little baby. They get much, much bigger than that. And they're also delicious, but obviously this little guy is not a keeper. Cool to see one though. This is definitely on my list of species I want to catch, but a little bit bigger than that would be nice. A little halibut. Sand dab? Well damn, they're telling me it's not my first halibut. They're calling it a sand dab. It looks just like a halibut or a flounder. Well, I haven't got my first halibut, but it's another new species. Add sand dab to the list. Just a dab. Fish, oh, 6 drops, 6 fish. Still not what we're looking for. This jig is killer because pretty much every single drop, I'm catching something. Fish on. They're definitely biting today. Yep. Oh, that's a decent one, yeah. Just pedaled over some nice structure, really good up and downs in the rocks. Dropped down one time and sure enough hooked up. It's another gopher rockfish. Not what I'm looking for. It's a fun little fight though. These things are feisty.
There we go.
Another gopher rockfish. They are everywhere out here. The first few are fun to catch, but they get old. This Old Town Predator PDL is sweet. Being able to kind of go forward and reverse real easy makes your stand on top of this structure a breeze. Really impressed with this boat, man. See you later, buddy. Man, that never happens. Someone starts recording me and actually catch a fish. You know, normally that's like guarantee we're not gonna catch fish for a while. Fish on. Fish on. Feels a little bit better. Definitely not huge, but maybe something other than a rockfish. Let's see. It's definitely fighting harder. Huh. Oh yeah, what is this? It's got teeth. I think this is a... Wait, do lingcod have teeth? I think this might be a little lingcod then. Got pretty gnarly teeth.
That's a baby ling.
Nice.
Lingcod.
First lingcod. They get much, much bigger than this, but that's a species I definitely wanted to catch out here. And the biggest way to tell the difference between this and like a cabezon are those teeth right there. Lingcod got some gnarly mouths. And these are delicious, but this guy's not big enough to keep. So if we catch any bigger than that, we'll definitely be keeping them. Beautiful fish. Nice, Paul with a nice lingcod. He says that's about average. And that's a keeper, right?
That's a keeper. They got to be 20, 22.
It's gonna be dinner, huh?
Oh yeah.
Beautiful fish, man. In kind of an ugly sort of way. There's a gnarly mouth. Crazy looking fish, man. Those spots are pretty kind of yellow and blue. Awesome fish, man. I need one of those. I'm about to get one. All right, so obviously John's jigs have been working. I've dropped it down 9 times. I've caught 9 fish if you count that little sand dab. But Paul over there got that bigger lingcod on a swim bait. So we're gonna start dropping this down instead. I'll basically be bouncing this up off the bottom. They call this Halloween color. It's kind of like a little black and orangey, yellowy, brownish with a little red belly. We'll give it a shot. They say they like them, and I would love one of those bigger lingcod like he got. So let's see. Something small on, I can't tell what it is. Oh, little baby lingcod. Another little baby lingcod. About the size of my first one. Obviously not a keeper. Such cool looking fish though. on. These lingcod definitely like that swim bait. Kind of quick getting into the rockfish. Another pretty small one, but man, I tell you what, they are beautiful fish. Those patterns are ridiculous. Let this guy go, drop back down, see if we can't find something else. We're hoping to catch some red rockfish today. That's kind of the prized rockfish out here. And he's telling me they'll hit this big swim bait, so they must get decent size. Nice. John's got something a little better on. Oh yeah, dude. There's red. There it is. Nice. Oh, he's decent. He's a good sized one, right? Red vermilion rockfish. You said they're good to eat. Is that one too small or no? Sweet.
A few that are close to this. So we have canaries, which they're a little more yellow, and those are endangered. We can't take those. And then there's reds that are very close to this, but they have a yellow eye, and you can't keep those either.
Okay, so
the yellow eye. Yeah.
Yellow eye, toss it back.
Yeah.
Gosh, that fish is gorgeous, man.
My turn.
Your turn, Robert. Trying to get one.
I want one of those. What did you drop down there?
That was just on the squid.
Better fish, better fish. Fish on. Feels heavier. It's definitely heavier than those little rockfish. Oh my God. That scared me.
Yeah, I mean, if it feels heavy, Lingcod.
Dude. Oh. Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Woo.
It's a decent size.
Oh my God, that's awesome.
Nice, man.
I did not expect to see that guy come up.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I added that squid on there, man, and there he is.
Yeah.
Nice. Now that is what I came out here to North Carolina.
Close, you're close.
Yeah, missing a few letters. See how long this guy is. Nice. Ow. Ow. In the face. Come on, buddy. Cooperate for a second. Nope, nope. He said no. He's 27. Oh man. One of the species I definitely wanted to catch out here was a decent lingcod. This guy's 27 inches, so he's legal and he's gonna be dinner. Really crazy pattern on this guy. And it's crazy, their body's super slender, but then their head is just massive. And they're known for that mouth and those teeth. You wouldn't want to get your hand caught in there. I dropped that swim bait down and didn't get bit, so I pulled it back up, put a little squid on it, and sure enough, the very next drop, I got this guy. Beautiful fish, and I hear they are delicious. John's talking about fish and chips, ceviche. We're gonna do them up a few different ways. Nice! And we're gonna put this guy out of his misery. Not my ass out, I mean, this float. John's gonna fillet these fish up right here, feed the guts to the birds and the fish, put them on ice. We're gonna be eating good tonight.
On the next episode of Field Trips, I'm spending another day with John at a place called Leffingwell.
where a wall of eerie fog will make for a disorienting day on the water.
So what looks like water is actually fog.
With Lingcod scratched off my list, I've got my sights set on the beautiful and delicious red vermilion rockfish.
Something else on feels like gopher. Another blue rockfish. Yeah, dude, it's decent, whatever it is. It's a red.